Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video of mine. Thank you so much for stopping by again. So today I filmed this really cute, soft glam 90s inspired makeup look. And if you would like to see how I achieved this, please keep watching. Okay, so I have been playing around with my camera lighting a little bit, so I'm hoping that everything looks true to tone and good. I've already primed my lids with my Milk Hydro Grip primer. This is absolutely my favorite primer in the world. It's the best. So I've done that. I'm going to take a little bit of this Louise sample that I got, and I'm going to take this Deluxe Crease blending brush from Real Techniques and just kind of blend this out on my lid. It's so light. I mean, I think this is number 2, and I do like it. I just think I'll probably get the skin tone colored one just because, like, I'm not really a fan of how light this is. I will use it if I'm using like brighter colors, but like for the look that I'm doing today, a skin toned color would be best. I'm going to set that with my Beauty Bakery Flour in Plantain, and I'm just taking a, like, I think this is a contour brush from Real Techniques, and I did my brows off camera, so if you all would like to see how I do my brows, then please leave a comment below and I'll make that video. I'm only using 2 like palettes, if you will, for this look. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in Caramel Cutie, and I'm going to be using the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. First, what I'm going to do to like kind of set my transition slash crease shade, I'm going to go in with my Caramel Cutie by Fenty Beauty on this big fluffy brush that I got from Morphe. It came in a set, so I'm not sure like which one it is exactly. And I'm kind of heavy-handed with this part because that powder was so light and I want to bring in more like bronze warm tones. I'm going to go ham with this, making sure to blend the outer corners, the edges. I am going to grab my Warrior palette, and I'm gonna use shade Dahomey. I love that. Like Dahomey. Anyway, I'm gonna use Dahomey and Benin, and I'll put a screenshot right here, right there, throughout the video of the colors that I'm currently using. Eyeshadow brush, something kind of flat but rounded, and I'm going to just basically mix Dahomey and Benin together. And that is going to go on my lid. So in the 90s, they used a lot of brown tones, a lot of burgundies, earthy tones. So I figured that Juvia's Place is a great brand for that, because a lot of their palettes are like earth toned. We have that on the lid. I'm just going to go in a little bit more just to make sure we have the coverage. Alright, so now that I have that the way I want it, I'm going to keep the same brush for blendability. And I'm going to go in with Kano and Mino. And this is going to be concentrated on my crease, but kind of more on the outer side. So in order for me to find my crease, I usually like look up and kind of like put the brush right there. I'm going to switch brushes to my Morphe M330. Love this brush. It's very fluffy, so you can blend very well with it. So I'm going to go in with Kano and Mino again, just on the outer corner, and really trying to blend it into that transition shade that we see here, that came from the Caramel Cutie. Is it caramel or caramel? I say both, but I'm from the South, so I feel like caramel is like more southern. Anyway. Alright, now that that looks pretty good, looks kind of like my other eye, what I want to do is go in with just Mino, that very dark brown, and we're gonna concentrate that on the outer corner and drag it in just a little bit. All right, and now I'm gonna go back in with my flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go into the homie and blend again, just so I can strengthen up kind of what got diffused right here. So we're gonna keep this on the lower lid area and just kind of put it back. Okay, so that looks pretty good. As you can see, this line is a little harsh, so I'm gonna take my transition shade, which was Caramel Cutie Fenty Beauty, and we're just gonna blend that out. And I'll leave links below of everything that I'm using. For my underbrow highlight, or like my brow bone highlight, I'm gonna go in with this shade Amina. She's beautiful. It's like a champagne gold. And I'm gonna take my Morphe M222 to put that under my brow bone. Windshield wiper motions just to blend that in. Morphe E17 brush, and it's clean. It has no product on it at all. I'm just gonna go in and blend on top of all the colors, starting from the lid up to the crease, just so I can make sure that that blend is like snatched, basically. Next thing I'm gonna do is take my Roller Lash Benefit mascara. All right, and as that is drying, I'm going to put the glue on my lashes. So I have Dodo lashes in style 201. I have a coupon code that I'll enter in my description box so that you can get some money off. The lashes are usually like $5 to $12. Mink lashes, I love them. Before I forget, which I already forgot, for my tear duct, I am using Moremi. She is a light champagne color, and I'm just gonna pop that right in the tear duct, which they didn't do a lot of that in the 90s, I don't believe, but this is 90s inspired, and then it's still like a soft glam look. So, and I'm using the Morphe M222. It's like a bullet brush. Foundation time. All right, so I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip primer like I did in the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna put that all over my face. This primer is honestly amazing. It creates like a sticky layer on your face, so your foundation literally grabs onto it. It hangs on for dear life. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation in 430N, and I'm just gonna put a few dots on my face. As you can see, I have a lot of scarring. I do use Retin-A from my dermatologist, but lately, like, I switched my birth control and my skin just went like ballistic. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M439 brush. Lasts all day. If you all would like a detailed foundation review where I wear it all day and do like flash photography and everything, let me know. I'm still on one pump. I have a little bit left that I'm gonna put on my forehead, and I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend that out on my forehead, because I don't really like to have a whole bunch of like foundation on my forehead. Take my Morphe 213 brush and I'll go over my eyebrows just to outline them. The lighting has changed around me, so I had to drop down the exposure a little bit because I was getting a little casket ready and I know that this foundation is a match for me, so I had to adjust it. Alright, and to get like that airbrushed skin-like finish, I use my beauty blender and the rest of the foundation I have, and I just pat it on my skin. I'm gonna use my FENTY Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in 350. I take the other side of my beauty blender, I call this the butt of the beauty blender, and I just diffuse the line of demarcation. And I don't really like to highlight my forehead because it's big enough, but I'll put a little bit of whatever's left of my nose up there. Next, what I'm gonna do is take my Fenty Beauty Match Stick in Truffle, and I'm gonna use that to contour my face. I'm gonna take my M439 brush again. Alright, and so for bronzer, I'm going to use my Morphe M437 brush and my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie. So swirl it around a good bit. For blush, I am using my MAC Lovejoy. And in the 90s, they didn't do too much highlight, like the glittery type of highlight. So I'm gonna use Rum Shimmer Sticks Matchstick by Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna just use a little bit on my nose. A little bit of this on the highest part of my cheek. And to set my face, I'm going to use what I have not seen many people review yet. So it's the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder and Glow. I have only really seen people using like the regular, which is cool too, but I love the glow. It makes my makeup last all day. So I'm gonna use my M107 powder brush, and I'm just gonna start buffing it in. And as you can see, the sheen on that is crazy. And then this is the other side that I haven't applied it to yet. It's crazy. It's like a natural sheen. And they do say, some people were just like putting it like everywhere but under the eyes, which makes sense, but the directions say to use it all over your face. So that's what I've been doing. For the lips, I'm gonna keep them nice and brown just to go and tie them in with the whole look. So I feel like I should make my camera lighting a little lighter. Let me see. Hopefully this isn't too light. I guess y'all will let me know below if it is. But before I do my lips, I'm gonna spray my face with Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. What's this? NYX lip liner in Urban Cafe. It's like a reddish brown. Now I'm gonna use my NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. It is kind of like buff it near the liner line. Okay, that is the look. I just want to thank you all so much. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers and that is insane. Thank you a ton. We'll see you next week.